Incoming freshmen, welcome. It is important that I clarify that this is not the same presentation you received a few weeks ago. My mission today is to inform you of a few of the iconic characters you'll meet in high school, because it's important you not just know what you'll do these next 4 years, but who you're bound to meet. So sit back, relax, and enjoy meeting a few of the main characters of your future high school stories. The first group of people I'd like to introduce you to is the student teachers. Now, I am not referencing assistant teachers that are training to be full-time teachers. I'm referring to the actual high school students who believe they are already qualified teachers. When these students get their schedule of classes at the beginning of the year, they believe these are the classes they've been assigned to teach. The student teachers believe they know the ins and outs of every existing subject, so they feel the need to comment on how easy every problem is that the teacher puts on the board. They'll have reactions like this. Elementary. Juvenile. Oof, we're gonna need the big guns for this one. Why don't you take 5, teach? The student teachers also feel the need to empty out every last drop of information from their brains whenever they're asked a question, even the simplest question. For example, if they were asked to give a summary of, say, The Great Gatsby, their answer would go something like this. Well, this story is told by a man named Nick Carraway. And that is a quick Spark Notes version of one character in the entire novel. Now for a second character, oh my goodness, okay. I think that's enough to give you the idea. The student teachers will be so kind as to let you know who they are right away. So when you all get your schedules next year, don't be surprised if you see multiple teachers listed for one class. The next group of people you will encounter in high school is the piggy banks. All these people are interested in is collecting massive rewards for the most trivial endeavors known to mankind. You know how some kids only like being productive when it's sunny and nice outside? Well, these people are only interested in being productive if the forecast calls for a 100% chance of rain. The piggy banks are looking for the biggest, most expensive items to reward every hint of an effort shown in school. I'm talking stacks of cash, phones, cars, jets, houses, countries. Let me give you a few examples of what you may hear them say. For every grade I get on my report card that's above an F, I get $2,000. If I go to school all 5 days this week, I get a new Corvette. If I write my name on my math homework, I get a new beach house. Who knew laziness could be this profitable? The most important thing to remember about the piggy banks is that whenever you need anything from them, and I mean anything that requires even the most minuscule input of effort, be sure to have your form of payment ready. Don't worry, they accept cash or credit. The third iconic high school clique I'd like to introduce you to is the Olympians. These are the people that approach every workout, every game, and every warm-up in PE like it is an Olympic trial. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect people who work hard in their classes. But there is a difference, people, between being participative and being downright aggressive. The Olympians take the intensity of any given physical activity to an extreme that you didn't even know existed. Allow me to give you some examples. Basketball. I know. They won't dribble around you. They'll dribble over you, using you as a trampoline to get enough height for their signature rim-cracking dunk. Dodgeball. I know, yeah. They measure the success of their throws by the depth of the imprints on your face. And my personal favorite, and probably yours too, is the pacer test. While everyone else hears a beep before each lap, the Olympians actually hear this. So, Regardless of the physical activity, you can be sure that the Olympians will participate at an intensity appropriate to a professional fitness video. And boy, do they give Sean T and P90X a run for his money. Now, let us bow our heads and fold our hands in prayer in order to welcome the priests of academics. These are the people that are more interested than you are in your grades and academic career. These priests will make you confess to all your mistakes and academic sins. Before your teacher even hands back an assignment, the priests of academics can smell the devil's work and know who to condemn for their unforgivable errors, because God forbid you get anything less than 100%. You got a -1 on your math test? Disgraceful. You didn't get a 9 on your in-class essay? Unholy. You don't have a 4.9 GPA? Spawn of Satan! These priests have a variety of ways of punishing and cleansing you of such horrendous sins. First, they will try to summon the devil out of you by giving you the look. Secondly, they will make you recite scripture from your textbook, such as the Holy Bible of Chemistry. Thirdly, and most notably, the priests of academics will begin to preach to you their own holiness and perfection, and how every mistake you made, they didn't make. Yes, this is supposed to make you feel better. As our session comes to a close, please keep in mind all that I've shared with you. May the gods of academia be with you, and also with me, in case there are any priests of academics in the audience right now who don't think I represented them 100% accurately. The final collection of high school characters waiting to introduce themselves to you are known as the Fabios. These are the people that spend more time with their reflections than they do with other human beings. They are obsessed with catching their reflections on all surfaces, not just mirrors. That was so last decade. Now it's all about sneaking and peeking at computer screens, phone screens, and even windows. Now, don't be deceived by the name I chose. This applies to both girls and guys. The girls tend to specialize in watching themselves whip their hair back and forth like they're in a Pantene commercial. Because they have to make sure they have silky smooth texture and max volume at all times. Now the guys, on the other hand, it's all about Exhibit A and Exhibit B. They make sure to keep these rare exhibits in tip-top shape so they can be on display 24/7 to all viewers, the most frequent viewer being themselves. So, word to the wise, keep your distance from the Fabios during passing periods, or you may end up with a mouthful of hair or a front row seat at the gun show. Thank you all for your attention. Now, you are prepared to hit whatever curveballs high school may throw at you, or should I say you are prepared for anyone who may throw them at you. The student teachers, the piggy banks, the Olympians, the priests of academics, and the Fabios are only a few of the characters who are part of a reality television series bigger and more well-known than American Idol, Project Runway, or The Bachelor. It's called High School. Incoming freshmen, welcome to the cast.